Alrighty, hey everybody. I am in zani+cosplay, closet cosplay from wuthering+waves. We just gonna be doing a live for just a little while, just for a little bit, so I can go and try to get dinner and call it a night. But I am in zani cosplay, so we just gonna do a little bit of a live for just a little while, kind of just chill for a bit. And bear with me, I probably had to put my glasses back on. I had to probably put my glasses back on. But feel free to have a conversation and just chat and chill, and just kind of cool with it, dig with it. So hold on, let me get a quick snack right here. What am I looking for? I did try to make some content though. We'll see how it all come out in the wash. This stuff will not stay on. Hey, how you doing? What's up? How are you doing? What's going on? Hope you're having a good evening. What's up? Good, you? I did. They was a little bit rough, but actually getting into zani made it feel better. So doing better. And finally I got a chance to do this cosplay, so it's been on my list for a while. I would actually love to have the actual cosplay, but still this came out not too bad. But if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just doing a short live for just a little bit, in cosplay, because I haven't really been able to go live for a while. So just kind of like popping through and just kind of like chilling for a bit. But if you got any questions, please feel free to ask. Question, who are you cosplaying? This is Zani from wuthering+waves. It's a game that's by Kuro Games. Open world concept. They do have co-op. And this is one of the characters that will be coming up on the banner in, I believe, probably like one or two more days. So, yeah. But yeah, it's from wuthering+waves. And Zani is one of their new characters that they are coming out with. So this is one of the newer characters for wuthering+waves. They are gonna be a shielder and basically do full attacks while handling a actual shield. So, and I also made the shield. So I also made the shield. Which was kind of pretty cool. But yeah. But they are one of the new characters that is coming into wuthering+waves. And I just decided I've always wanted to do a character from wuthering+waves. There's one other character I want to do out of wuthering+waves, which is probably Jin Yan. But we'll see how it go. cool. I had to check that out. It's a pretty cool game. I mean, I have fun with it so far. At least just give it a try. It might be your thing, it might not. But I just like the they open world concept and also some of the graphics. Now it does run kind of high, so just hope that your phone can handle it or PC can handle it. But otherwise, it's a really cool game to kind of like just kind of like take your time with. And you can either just do for straight exploring or just, for characters. It's all different kind of things. And also, what is that? Oh, thank you for the share. And also, to the person that made any comments, your comments has been filtered through the TikTok system. I do appreciate you coming through my life. Have a wonderful day. Tried to do the voice, but hey. But yeah, just try out Wuthering Waves a little bit and see if you like it. If not, that's okay. I'm a person that likes to play all different kinds of video games, so everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own kind of like cosplay. I mean, not cosplay, gaming, cosplay characters, or anything. And I'm like, I'm not gonna knock anybody for enjoying something, but hold on, let me get that. Who was that sending me something? Oh, okay, that was sending me something. But if you got any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I would have been live a little bit earlier today, but unfortunately it was a very busy day, so I didn't really get the schedule to try to be in this cosplay a little bit earlier. So hopefully, I might give it another shot again at a later date, but we'll see. So, but if you have any questions you want to ask me, feel free. I'm just kind of like chilling for a little bit, and also just trying to like download some stuff. I was looking for some audios for Zani. I did find a few, but we'll see. We'll see. I did find a few, but we'll see how it works out. Also, I'm finishing up my Aurora Separate at the End cosplay as well with that content. So I'm going to be spending most of the rest of this week just emptying out my drafts. So I can kind of like work on possibly 2 other cosplays. I love your cosplay so much. Thank you. Yeah, that kind of like was kind of real happy of how everything turned out. I did have a couple of snafus, like for a little while the horns weren't working. I wanted to make Xanax because there's a particular shape, but I just went with these. That's my favorite one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, I enjoyed doing Xanny from Wuthering Waves. So this will be like my first cosplay out of Wuthering Waves. But it's like probably only like 2 more characters I probably in the future would like to do. But since this character is coming up next for the banner after the Shorekeeper, I had to go on and do that one. I had to go on and do that one. I truly enjoyed that. Unfortunately, the only thing is the earring that I was going to use actually broke, so I'm gonna have to end up kind of like figuring something else out. But otherwise, cool beans. But if anybody got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of like chilling in zani cosplay tonight for a little bit. Just got through making a little bit of content with the audios that I could find that kind of would work out, and then I just kind of did some random audios. But I thoroughly enjoyed trying to do the attempt on this one, so it worked out. So I'm happy with it. But if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to see if I can get some music on because I don't want to bore y'all too much. But like I said, I'm just kind of like chilling tonight. I'll probably end up getting out of cosplay and trying to eat something a little bit later. But I gotta take pictures first. I forgot to. Well, I did take a few pictures before I got started, just in case I might not get to it, but I'm definitely gonna go on and finish like what I said I was gonna do. How do you do the cosplay makeup? I struggle with mine. Thank you for the gift. Actually, I try to, when I'm doing my makeup, I focus mainly on trying to keep it within line with my corner of my eye. And then, like, when I'm putting a little bit of the makeup on there, just a little bit, and taking, either a sponge or a cloth and just kind of like smearing it a little bit instead of me trying to be real heavy with it. But most of the time, I use simple eyeshadow sticks that's like this. They usually come already kind of like sharpish, but you know, I didn't use mine for a while. But it's pretty simple and small enough for you to try to, you know, highlight the eyes. But I try to start in the corners first, to kind of like give me a way to kind of like get on top of the eyelid a little bit. What's your favorite cosplay you done did so far? Um, hmm, I got a lot. Actually, I probably will say probably one of my OGs, and that's probably Villain Deku. Doing the OC offshoot of Villain Deku, that was kind of like one of my most fun, and probably right behind Deku would probably be Kaito from Vocaloid. That was another one that I really actually liked it doing. So both of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the Villain Deku was kind of like something that kind of like just spawned for fun. But yeah, I would say probably Kaito would be probably more like cosplay that everybody do know would probably be that. And not saying that the latest cosplays I done because of the separate at the end, especially the Mika cosplay, that was kind of like something that I've been wanting to do kind of like for a couple of years. So, you know, to actually see that actually done, and even though that was gonna be like a one shot because of the cosplay having a lot of issues, just like let me see, what was the other one? Like the World Mission Deku, it was a lot of issues with that cosplay too, so that was kind of like a one shot. I did actually like that World Mission Deku cosplay though, but I'm gonna have to find it somewhere else. I'm gonna have to find that one somewhere else. That probably will be the next one that probably would take over the Villain Deku. But I do have other cosplays that I'm really fond of, and you know, just a lot of fun doing. But those two in particular, especially Kaito from Vocaloid, I think I have a lot of fun with those. So so those are the kind of like OG cosplays that I have fun, but don't mean in like the new cosplays that I'm doing and working on are not something that I kind of like been wanting to do already for some time as well. So, I ain't gonna just have it where, it's just a one cosplay and done. I do have several cosplays I love, but I would have to put Villain Deku and Kaito up there together as my main ones that I kind of had the most fun with, versus everybody else just, kind of like chilling for fun. But those would be probably my two most favorite cosplays I enjoy the most doing. And but not saying that I don't enjoy the ones that I've been doing for quite some time and just recently. I'll probably eventually, if I had to say recently, I'm really happy with the Mika from Separate After the End. Would have to be the other one along with my Vampire Kaya, because that's actually the first time I actually didn't get a Kaya cosplay to actually work. Like, I've took a few things from people actually gifted me a Kaya cosplay. Unfortunately, it was too small. But that was on my part thinking it would work. So to actually see finally my look on Kaya, so I kind of like just I would end up. What is that for? Okay, I would have said Kaya, but just Genshin Impact cosplays in general is a lot of problems. I like the Sephiroth. Thank you, thank you. I really liked it, that one, and then that kind of like represented something like that was one of the animes that I kind of like got me more into the vampire stuff. So that's the radio going off. But that's kind of what got me more into the vampire stuff and me actually liking more vampire ish anything. So I had to go and show my love and appreciation for that one. I had to show my love and appreciation for Separate After the End, because that was kind of like, even though I don't know if they actually really like finished the manga for it, I had to go back and check, because last time I looked, it kind of like stopped at a point. I used to like Vampire Night until season 2. I still like Vampire Night. I like cosplaying as Zero from Vampire Night. But yeah, after the creator went that route with the whole storyline, and then also, the later installments, even after season 2, it just kind of like got progressively worse. And to this day, I don't even know if I still want to get the rest of Vampire Night. I actually do own the manga volumes for Vampire Night. The only ones I don't have is like the last series. Hey Navia, what's up? How you doing? If I'm looking like I'm squidding, I don't have my glasses. I'm trying to find But yeah. I still never decided on if I was gonna buy the last couple of series. I think it's Vampire Night Reflections. I don't know. I like the when I buy manga. When I used to buy manga a lot, I don't do it anymore because I switched to cosplay. But I like to go on and have all of it. You know. And I'm still debating on it just because how things went. Should I gone on and just have the whole series? Should I gone on and just say I do have it, or just let it, you know? Hey, what about Devil May Cry cosplay in the future? um, I would like to do Devil May Cry Dante cosplay, but that depends where I can find it. I'm a plus size person, and it gets quite expensive on them Dante cosplays. I did look them up. I saw one kind of like almost $200. All right, I'm all right. How about you? I'm doing. Kind of had a rough start to the day and stuff, and got a little bit of bad news, but I'm making the day work. I'm making it work. I said, why not? Let me get in the cosplay and cheer myself up. So, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, Mango. Okay, yeah, yeah, I remember you. I got cosplays on Amazon for 35. Well, the thing is, Amazon, you have to kind of be careful. Yes, they do have some plus size stuff, but you have to look at the fine print because some of that cosplay is more of Asian size and not US standard size. So go and read through the description and make sure before you be buying on cosplays that it don't say Asian. So, so yeah. But don't get me wrong, I would probably if I actually had like straight up actually red leather coat, I probably would gone on and try Dante. Cause I'm currently looking at the Devil May Cry stuff, but I'ma kind of wait till some more episodes come out, or either it finishes so I can go back and take my time and look at it from A to B. Because a lot of these animes right now, they love to do a lot of cliffhangers now, which I understand cliffhangers, but they kind of like doing it too much. I'm like, go on and get with the rest of the storyline. The new trailer for Boruto came out, and now there's a Boruto. I I'm a Naruto person, but still, for me, especially with Boruto, only 30 something chapters out of all of Boruto is canon. The rest of that is filter. So, and then I felt like personally me, they should have ended at Shippuden. They should have just ended at Shippuden. I'm still not a fan of Boruto. I know they eventually, work themselves up and, went a whole different route. Basically the route of if Naruto basically went rogue kind of route, which, like that defeats the whole purpose of what Naruto was trying to be and do. So, I'm not a too big a fan of Boruto. I'm gonna try to finish up and give it a chance, but you know, I feel like they should have ended it with Naruto being a Kage. Yeah, yeah, and then also y'all gotta understand, Boruto wasn't made by the OG creator of Naruto. That was one of the writing assistants or artist assistants that started up on Boruto. And actually, the Naruto creator like washed their hands and was, about to go into retirement and just live off of Naruto. But after they seen how bad the person did everything, they tried to come back and is trying to correct and finish it on out. But, you know, this is the one time I really can't get mad at the OG creator of Naruto. They literally had to come back to try to straighten that out. Then end it. Yeah, I personally, I ended with Naruto being Okage. Thank y'all for the likes, shares, and gifts. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Or at least keep the thing going for a long time. Better animation like One Piece did. Well, the thing is, the animation for One Piece is good, but the issue is the people that's making One Piece, they have an issue with Sanji. And it's affecting how One Piece is. if you collectively don't like one character that's prevalent in the story. And so that's why people are kind of getting mad with them, because they don't like Sanji, and then they keep doing stuff to make Sanji's character look bad. So, but I don't know all of the One Piece stuff, just the bits and pieces, but yeah. I want to say I love your cosplays, make me comfortable to start cosplaying myself. Thank you. I promote people just doing cosplay and starting with closet cosplay, stuff out of your closet, and just, do cosplay. And then, like, even if you don't want to fool with all this stuff on TikTok, you do have functions to completely turn off your comments. And you could just post your stuff without people leaving comments on your page, but still get engagement. Hey, what's up, Venturis? What's up, yo? How you doing? Yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, but with One Piece, they just gonna have to figure out what they gonna do, because unfortunately Sanji is a big part of One Piece, and you can't just hate one character all the way out. He got to be there, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I just like post time skip Sanji in general. I used to love him, but now, well, I mean, they done went through a lot, and yeah, the post skip thing, they done went and seen some things, so yeah, it does get a little bit dark, but I haven't gotten all the way ahead of it. I kind of decided I'm gonna wait till they officially say One Piece is 100% done, then I'll finish. Read this one under this one. Well, I mean, yeah, but also with the situation with the artist right now, kind of disliking Sanji, it's not helping the case either. And they are on purposely drawing and writing him bad. So now it's kind of getting to the point, like, we see you don't like Sanji, but you still got him write him in there. So, cause he a main part of the thing. So, I hope they do get that straight. But, I know people say adaptions, but it's just some people you can't, excuse me, first. You can't adapt out some people, and Sanji is one of them. It was kind of weird making Sanji a child prep. Yeah, that was kind of like one of the episodes that everybody was really fussing at, because on the actual manga panel for the One Piece, Sanji wasn't even looking in that direction. They was just in the background with their food. It wasn't even looking at that character. But we finding out that the people just really actually don't want to draw Sanji and actually don't like Sanji's character. So they doing everything to, make Sanji look bad in a bad light, and trying less and less to draw Sanji. So now it's kind of getting a little bit stupid. No one, it was one where Nani turned into a child. I may have not gotten to that one yet, but I know a lot of people don't like Sanji anyway, just because of the flirting stuff, period, anyway. And I've always had issues anyway with characters that be like that. When somebody clearly saying no and they don't like you, back off. But But, you know, I ain't gonna even lie. Sanji is not even my favorite character, but at the same time, you still gotta put him in there. But it's the fact that they constantly making episodes where he looking weird. So, you know, Sanji is the best tyrant antagonist. But yeah, I mean, I like a couple of other characters on One Piece, but like I'ma just wait till One Piece actually like get done. Where they announce we down to the last episodes and it's completed. I can't do all this waiting. And then I'm probably gonna have to start all over again anyway because, you know, I think I stopped like way back, like 400 to 500. So I'm behind anyway. I'm behind anyway. When you gonna have to wait in 5 years. I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. It'll probably be another 5 years. Will I be living that long? I don't know, cause my health is not that great. So, like, I wish I could go on and just find out what the ending is and just be through with it. But well, whoever get to see it, they'll see it. You should react One Piece infection. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm wait till it's officially done before I get back into trying to attempt One Piece. And also, I'm one of them folks. It ain't even that. I mean, with the many episodes that's going on right now, One Piece is just basically Naruto, Boruto, and Bleach all together. If you watch those, you can watch any anime. But at the same time, I'm just gonna wait till it's done. I'm just gonna wait till it's done. Till they say the last episode. We down to the last episode. Because I done had too many animes that I like, really like, and then they ended with not a good ending, or they ended with not really continuing the series. So I don't want to get into any more animes until they like at least got a one season done or at least finish out. So I'm just gonna have to wait on that one. So, but I am looking at some of the newer anime and catching up on some of the newer stuff like Apothecary Diary. I'm trying to catch up on the beginning of the end. And you know, of course, I'm waiting on episodes for Dante, Devil May Cry, and then it's one other one. I think it's something about I left my I'm a healer. I left my A-Rake party. Some, you know how they had alone. It's kind of starting to look good, and another one that's kind of similar like that, but the MC is older and he like a teacher, a swordsman teacher. So I'm kind of wanting to wait for a couple of episodes for them to come out then I'll, catch up on that. But yeah, I'm like, but some of the animes right now, it's just like a lot of them with the cliffhangers, and then like with Apothecary Diaries especially. I did not know that the creator of Apothecary Diaries don't even like Jinsei. They don't like Jinsei. And they was eventually going to write them off. Like get rid of them. And the only reason that they keep trying to do something between them and like Mau Mau is because of like a aunt and I think one of their parents. Or both of their parents, I don't know which one, or a parent type family member and stuff. And I'm like, so you don't like Jinsei, so who wins, Wally West or Goku? Well, now long run, it would probably be Wally. If we going by stamina and long haul. But now Goku, if depending on which version of Goku. Are we if we going super ultra or red, blue, what are we talking about? Then it may be Goku over any form. Any form. I would probably say it'll be kind of close with the Wally thing, but probably Goku will probably get that one out. Probably. That's a big probably. And I'm doing this probably with Goku, probably. I'll probably say 60%. But Goku, as far as stamina wise and how many times they done died, it does become a problem though. I mean, speed don't necessarily do everything though. I'm like, Goku can still just do his instant transmission a couple of times. So if it's going with battle speed, then it might be for a while, but we gotta look at Goku's stamina. So, it'll be a close battle though. I mean, but you could say the same thing with Goku. I'm like, both of them won't be able to catch each other. I mean, that's why I said like in a long battle. We gonna go on and skip off of this because I don't like doing those arguments about Goku. Sorry. I really don't think Goku is the all be all. I'm sorry like that. It is other characters that can beat Goku, but y'all get into too many stuff when it comes to Goku can beat this, Goku can beat that, and it's just like there's somebody that can beat Goku, but also at the same time, I'm like, it's still either way it go. Only person that I would like, two people that I would vouch that would 100% beat Goku and take them out would be Sailor Moon and Sakaki K. I know a person can look cool, but still, I'm like, Goku can still do some speed, but I ain't gonna get all into all of that. I don't like doing all that argument over Goku. And then Goku ain't even my favorite character. I'm Team Vegeta. So let's go on and get that out the way. Team Vegeta. Team Vegeta, Team Piccolo. Thank you. But I don't like talking about that conversation of Goku who can beat Goku. It's anime, and power scaling is different from what world Wally comes from versus Goku. So, design. Okay. But, yeah. Hold on. Let me put my charge in. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be trying to compare power scaling, and actually Marvel is a very bad example of power scaling. Just like it's bad power scaling in Dragon Ball Z, because there are characters that can literally be Goku in Dragon Ball Z. But Marvel is a different type of power scaling. Now, if we going by straight up intelligence, if we add the intelligence in, then that might make things change. Well, I mean, Marvel or DC, the power scaling will be significantly different from Dragon Ball. So this is one of those you can't compare power scaling with both of the characters. But I mean, Goku can also do speed, so there's kind of like no difference. But we gonna cut the conversation right there. We through with it. I'm not a big fan of Goku. I'm gonna go on and say that, but I mean, if it's down to like long haul and actually intelligence, then Wally will probably get it. Cause Goku is just in for the battle, but it'll be long battle no matter how much stamina Wally has. You can search by yourself. We done with this conversation. I hate talking about Goku can beat who can do with Goku, cause it gets, and then trying to compare Marvel, DC, and Dragon Ball Z power scaling, then Dragon Ball Z would be on the lower end versus Marvel and DC. But that's okay. But I'm Team Vegeta, Team Piccolo. So y'all can argue about Goku doing whatever they doing all day. Okay, you know what? You can have that conversation on by yourself. Bye. Bye. I do not feel like talking about it. Bye. Have a good one. Bye. Like, when I say end the conversation, I mean end the conversation. Like, I don't want to spend all day talking about who Goku can beat when there's other characters from other verses that actually can beat Goku. And then I'm like, I'm not even trying to get mad over the speed stuff, but like, Goku can do speed too. So if all you can bring up with the Wally person is speed, then it's the same thing. But oh my gosh, we done. I dislike Postil Sanjay. I used to love him, but he's horrible. Yeah, true. But thank you. Sorry y'all had to see that. I just honestly, that gets on my nerves when people try to do that argument stuff over Goku. And Marvel and DC are totally different kinds of type of power scaling. And then also, it is people within Dragon Ball Z that can beat Goku and people outside of it. But y'all trying to make every character as if they could beat Goku. I don't even like Goku. Oh my goodness, let me stop. Ugh, that annoys me. Sorry, y'all. Let's try to get back to something positive and decent. Thank you. Let's get back to something positive and decent. Unfortunately, I had to just go on and block that person because I'm like, I don't feel like having no conversation. And I am not a super big Dragon Ball Z thing, but I'm not going to go through, you know, Goku has limits just like any other character. And that's it. Like, I don't feel like arguing all that. Go do your research yourself. Bye. All right. Phew. Okay, we good. Cause I was about to get heated over that. Who do you feel has the best playing style in Genshin? Um, I would say probably for me, the person that kind of has probably the most easiest play style for me to actually enjoy, and it not be too problematic. It'll probably be Kazuha and Sincho. I feel like out of all those two in particular are the most easiest for me to play. I feel like those both are the most easiest for me to play because they pretty simple, straightforward, and also they attacks come on. You don't have to wait you do have to wait for their attacks to get started, but it's attacks that still be going even after they done stuff. Kazuha is one of my best supports and so simple for me. Yeah. I mean, I actually enjoy Kazuha a lot. That's why I'm planning to have Kazuha be on one of my permanent teams. I'm thinking about having him on one of my permanent teams. So, but I'm trying to finish up building my characters because I done got tired of building characters. So I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to get it done so I can go on to doing other stuff. But then with Genshin finally going back to Mondstadt, even though they done pulled out all this crazy stuff going on, especially with the Albedo thing on trial and stuff. And I'm thinking, like, is this gonna be the twin Albedo? What we getting? What is this gonna be? But I'm so happy to be going back to Mondstadt. I am so happy because I'm like, we were supposed to have that update 2 years ago. I am so happy about that. And it's not just because I get to go and see Kaya. It's just Kaya and Diluc. I'm a Diluc person, but not a big Diluc person. Let me put it like that. I'm a Kaya main, so what can I say? And I got to bring my Kaya back. But I definitely do. I definitely do wanna put Kazuha on the team. So they definitely going on a team, permanent team. So yeah, they definitely going on a permanent team, Kazuha. Like no cap. Yo, what's up? But excuse me, I'm gonna get a little sandwich here. But I'm gonna make 2 teams though for Genshin that I'm just gonna use for everything. And I'm doing the same thing with Wuthering Waves too. In Wuthering Waves, I'm a Jin Yang main. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Let me readjust my seat. That's what it's like. Okay, that's what it was. Like my seat was. But I'm a Jin Yang main for Wuthering Waves. I got Kalchiro as my second and Beiju as my third. I would like to probably get Shorekeeper up, but I'm struggling a little bit with Shorekeeper. Pool play is interesting. Yeah, I mean it is something a little bit different. And I won't say it's still kind of stressful to build your characters in Wuthering Waves, but it's a little less stressful than Genshin. Only thing is they had the same issue as Genshin, which the bosses being once a week. But at least with Woowa, you can play the boss 3 times for but you have to pick whatever the one boss you gonna go for. That's the only downside. But you can play that boss 3 times to get enough of what you need, whereas in Genshin we have to play that once a week, and whatever we get is whatever we get. So that's the one thing I can say I do like about Woo, but also at the same time, uh I feel like it's still room for improvement, but that's the one thing I do like about Wuthering Waves is if we at least only have one boss that we can fight for that week, we can at least fight it 3 times and get enough to at least probably upgrade 2 to 3 times on a character versus, Genshin, you struggling for weeks to months to get materials and just do one single upgrade. So that's the only thing I do like about Woowa is that it's like I could say if I really wanted to be at it and I really wanted to build my characters, I could probably within build one within probably 2 weeks. I could at least build one within 2 weeks and then still have a little bit left over to go into the next character and at least upgrade one of their skills twice. Whereas in Genshin, you either run out of Mora, or you don't have the solvents, or something else go wrong, and you completely left on that character for building and have to come back. But with Woowa, I can pretty much get most of my characters if I did like a full grind for like at least a week to 2 weeks. I can at least have enough stuff to where I can build at least one character in full and still have enough left over to at least do 2 to 3 skills on another character. 2 to 3 skills. Or just like, so exactly. Yeah, so that's why that's why I really like Wuthering Waves. The only thing that I'm having issues with is it's really kind of hard to play on my PC. So probably eventually, in the future, I'll probably have to just give me a straight up actual gaming PC, like gaming PC, to get it to work. I like to try to build all my support, but it's way too much for me on. Same here. Same here. You know, I got Baju probably 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I think. And I just now finally got Badu to where almost everything is maxed. Everything is maxed. It took me that long, and and this because I was trying to get constellations, and I tried not once but twice, but the two times that Badu came out in banner and did not get them. It took me till Chronicle Wish to get Badu again. Was Badu your main? You were maxing him. Badu is not my main. Actually, it's Kaya. I actually got Kaya maxed out before him. I'm just waiting on Kaya with the constellations. But yeah, I do use Badu a lot because that's my main healer. So you could say he like my secondary main. He is my secondary main. So yeah, Badu and Kaya and stuff, but I do switch out characters. I do switch out characters to try to build up their friendship points, which that's also another thing. The friendship points in Genshin just take too damn long. Like I'm still trying to get friendship points to 10 for Ryo. And how long did we have Ryo out? Oh, thank you for the gifts. Much appreciated. But yeah, Baju would probably be like my secondary main. So, cause Baju gonna forever be on the team. As soon as I get Kazuha will be permanent on the team. And so I gotta get I'm waiting on the last constellation for Kaya, which is in May or June. No shade, cause the friendship points take forever. Oh yeah, I mean it does take forever. I mean, yeah. I've had Yelon since the first banner. Been on friendship level 9 for the last 2 months. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get Ryo the first time when he came out, but when I got him on this last banner and stuff, I still got him on 9. He's still on 9. Just crept on 9 now. And I'm trying to get him to 10. So that's why I kind of have him still on my team right now, and I had to put Kaya to the side because like I'm desperately trying to get him friendship 10. I love your cosplay, thank you. I don't have my gloves on, but yeah. And I also have a shield. I made the shield for the character as well. Now, being me, I didn't have enough materials. But I actually would have made the life size one if I had enough materials. But hey, I just whipped something together. Just for temporary. It's gonna fall apart in the next 2 days, but it's temporary. Are you cosplaying free no, actually this is Zani from a game called wuthering+waves. I would probably love to do. I like free ring. I can't wait for the rest of the stuff for free ring. But this is actually all right, come on up. But no, this is Zani from wuthering+waves. What's up with you? What you doing? How I feel.
You're doing meditation. I'm gonna take it one time. I'm washing hands. That's
Okay.
good. It's
That your pet
irritating.
bird, or you working in working at work?
Poor worm about to step on it. Everything you get back on your plate.
Yeah, yeah. But if anybody got any questions to ask, feel free. What time is it? I'll probably be on for probably like maybe another 30 minutes or so. Cause I still gotta take pictures though. My bad, next door neighbors. They bird? Mm. You better than me. You better than me. Now they have a pet being loud. I've always wanted to play as Gother from cosplay as Gother from Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, go on and do that. I mean, I love to see Seven Deadly Sins cosplay, even though like they really messed up with that anime. That anime had potential so bad, and they just went all kind of wrong with it. Honestly, I like several characters. I'm a Bond person, but also I like the Escanor more. Escanor was my favorite, and I like Gotha too. That was a really interesting one as well. But like, they totally like messed up for the anime, and I'm like, I like the y'all had so much potential and stuff to work with, and like, what is y'all doing? I love Gotha and Diane. Oh yeah, Diane too. Diane too. I probably if I actually had done a cosplay from Seven Deadly, it probably would be Diane. Diane, or I probably even might would attempt one, even though I'm not really a fan of King, but I get King. I would probably do King if I did that. But I'm like, I know we ain't. But those would be the two cosplays that I would do if it was Seven Deadly Sins. But I think I think it was one more other side character. I can't think of their name that was also over there. I probably do. I love doing side characters that's not part of the main story. When I oh, okay. All right, yeah, gone on and take care of that. Go take care of that. But yeah, I would definitely probably end up doing either two of those cosplays. But like I said, I do have one more cosplay I'm gonna bring back from MHA. And then, well, actually, it's the MHA Fantasy, not actually MHA. And then I do have one more closet cosplay I want to try out. So I got about two more cosplays, maybe three. Actually three, because next month will be excuse me, Faye month. Black Faye. So but most of everybody already kind of like doing stuff for their characters already, just in case a little bit early, which I might do that. But otherwise, I got probably like three more cosplays, and one of them's gonna be a closet cosplay again. So I would love to get into doing some more cosplays, but financially right now it's just a no go. It's just a no go right now. And then also with the tariff thing, um, a lot of that stuff is gonna be really, really high shipping and delivery cost and all that stuff. So I already do closet cosplay, so I could still try to work out other options. But for a lot of cosplayers that like to get their stuff or fabric, accessories, and all that other stuff, it's gonna be pretty rough. Especially in the shipping department. So we'll see how all of that works out. But I know a lot of cosplayers will be going back to making some of their stuff if they had the materials. I'm just using the last of all of my materials to work out my closet cosplay ideas, and then I'ma be good. I always love Gorexia for his long red hair. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like characters with red hair as well. So I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I like my red hair characters as well. So yeah. I definitely love my red hair characters on that. So I could definitely see that. Cause I do have one more red hair character that I want to work on. Which is Queen Barrel from Sailor Moon, but unfortunately that project has to be put on hold. So probably maybe next year I'll have that one together. Maybe next year. But I do have 3 more cosplays, 2 of them returning, one more closet cosplay, and then I just have to see and reorganize my cosplays and come back and see who I want to cosplay again and who I'm gonna have to put into semi-retirement just because the cosplay needs a lot of work, or I just really eventually need to get another cosplay for that character. Excuse me. But yeah, let me give me something to drink. Sure. I forgot I can't have that on screen. So it's tea. It's tea. It is tea. But yeah, but I at least got 3 more cosplays I'm coming back with. Then after that, I'll probably take a bit of a break from social media for a little while, and then I just come back. I'll still go live, but I probably won't be like on camera as much. So, kind of taking a little break in that aspect. And then once I kind of get what cosplays I kind of want to do again, I'll probably boil it down to, a few cosplays that I'm just going to do absolutely like regularly on a regular basis that, I can easily get and put together, and it doesn't take me hours upon hours to get ready, and and do like I'm doing now, being like totally it's nighttime now. Uh with going live and stuff, but I'll try to work on other stuff. And then also I gotta reset up all my gaming because I don't just play Genshin and Within Waves. I play Honkai Star Rail and I play Cookie Run. Them like my 4 main ones. I do have like 2 to 3 other games I used to play regularly, but I'm just kind of like maintaining those for right now because 2 of them was kind of like guild oriented, and the game is, both games are really super old, and they haven't really changed much to give relief to the guild master, especially since I've been out for a while, health reasons, and so it's not really forgiving for me to do that. But of course nobody else wants to take over the guilds either, so I'm kind of like stuck in a catch 22. I had to get a new Cookie Run Kingdom account, and somehow I got a Beast Rarity cookie. I mean, what's up, Dex? I mean, with the Cookie Run, the one thing I will say that even with you starting out new or you been there a while, you kind of, I wouldn't say pretty quickly, but I would say within a good amount of time, you can get a lot of rare and specialty cookies. Versus some of the gotcha games that kind of like take forever to get the cookies now. But the only thing that I have an issue with on Cookie Run is when they do events for these cookies and you have to do certain things for the cookies to get the like gems or things to get 1,000 to summon and stuff. Some of the things they be require you to get it, and one of the things that's kind of gets on my nerves is when you have to do the tree. Because if you don't have all of your buildings open and maxed out, it's really hard to get materials, and also it's just like some of the stuff they be asking some of the time I don't have, so, and then they be asking you to do this like 20 and 50 times. And so, I kind of just got to the point when they then made the events kind of like that now. Besides the other character, you can just straight up save up gems and summon and go. And sometimes you even get they gems or pieces off of they summoning. So, but that's the one thing I feel like Cookie Run would probably need to change is that. Just go on and make both of them like where you can either use gems or you can use the event currency for that character. Like make it for both. Because I just finally just got the fire cookie. I just finally got him, and it took me forever, which is kind of unusual. And then the thing is, I got more pieces when I was summoning for Agar cookie. I got more pieces from that than the actual event. So they do need to change something on that. And I'm still waiting on my castle too. Like I think I got 8 more days. I think I got 8 more days before my castle is fully maxed. And the fact that they made me wait 52 days to get that maxed out. But if I had like 20k in gems, I could have finished it out, but I didn't. And nor would I want to. So that's the only thing I will say. You have to be careful about what buildings you buy and who are you planning to build. And I wish they had more spaces for you to get the other kind of cookie, the multicolored one that's the 2 different colors that's like for burning cheese cookie, and all them other type of ancient cookies. I wish they had more places you can get more of that. I feel like which they a gotcha game. I understand they trying to make you spend money but I really don't want to spend no money on Cookie Run. I really don't. So I take my time with it. But I will say two cookies took forever, and I mean forever as it took me a whole year to get these two. Even trying them during an event and I didn't get them, and that was what is his name? Fairy King cookie and golden cheese until they started to finally do the like quest thing. Then yeah, that was kind of like another one that kind of struggled with getting, like those two and clotted cream. I just finally got clotted cream cookie. That took forever to get pieces. So from every time I see them, whether it be in arena or something else, I'ma go on and just get that particular piece because that just took too long. But all the other cookies pretty much came rather quickly. Like within at least a week to probably a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of each event of the cookie, I've gotten the cookie. So that's the one thing I still kind of can say about Cookie Run. I can still get characters just like Wuthering Waves. I'm like, I've pretty much gotten most of my characters already. It's probably one other character that I didn't get that was OG, and that was Yulin. Because I tried on her banner and I didn't have enough, and I know they gonna have her for a summoning, like it's gonna be like Chronicle Wish with Genshin, but I'm going for Zani. So if I have anything extra, I may try, but I'm gonna try to go for Zani, and if I have anything left, I will try to get her weapons. That's the one thing on Withering Waves I hadn't done. I kind of hadn't went for characters' weapons because I don't never collect enough. You gotta get a full pool, full long set of pools for that to work. To the people who have luck, they automatically get the weapon right away. Kudos to y'all, but for me, nah. So I'm just going for Zani right now, and if I have anything left, I will see if I will feel like going for the weapon. But I do have a plan B weapon already in place, ready to go, just in case. Just in case. So I got a plan B weapon if I can't get Zani's signature. So, I appreciate the share. Thank y'all. But yeah. But I'm straight up going for Zani for Withering Waves, bar none. I would love to go for Jin Yan since I'm a Jin Yan main, but he good. He good. I got him maxed out. Got his weapon maxed out. He at least the one character that I actually got his signature weapon and stuff. But we'll see how stuff come out. We'll see. I'm going for Zani first. Zani first. Then I'll see if I have enough for weapon, or I'll just try to see if maybe I can make a little bit of an attempt on. Well, but yeah, I'm just going. Yeah. I'm just going on, hey, kind of cut down the spamming a little bit, cause that ends up, getting flagged by TikTok, so hold up. So, but don't mind them. They probably trying to share my live and get it to other people and trying to laugh at my cosplay, pretty more than likely. So I know already it's not in good faith, but you helping me out, so you helping me out, so but please, if you don't like my cosplays or how they look, kindly scroll on, please. Because I did take time to do this cosplay just like all my other cosplays. And I really would appreciate it if cosplayers come in all sizes and all shapes. And cosplay is cosplay, they are the character. If you don't like that, I've already had to shut down 5 other people before I started live. So, hi, I love your cosplay. Yo, they can be laughing with 4 followers. I mean, it's been private accounts and people that's just kind of like, I'm like, I didn't got used to it, kind of. Oh, there go my music lagging a little bit. I mean, I didn't got used to it at this point. I've been doing this. I've been on TikTok for like at least 4 to 5 years, and that was before my other account. And I already had a 10K account before people got witchy and mad with my cosplays and banned my account. So at this point, I ain't worried about it because I'm posting my stuff elsewhere. So, I mean, I doubt it. I doubt it this time around. I thank you so much. I appreciate it. I would like to get back to 10K again, but unfortunately, hold on. Let me get this lagging. Just started over. I would love to get back to 10K again, but I just don't see it with the way TikTok is going. I just gonna turn it off. Way with TikTok going right now, and we don't even know if TikTok's still gonna be around. So, I do have other social medias where I'm posting my stuff at. So, but on my main, I had 345 homes. I'm getting close to it again. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to, but I mean, that's improvement because I'm like, it's very hard to get like straight up an actual follower for follower, anymore and stuff. And then, people who say they do these grow lives where you can go into these grow lives and people will actually add you back. The downside is a lot of people don't add you back. And sometimes even the actual creators of the Grow Live don't even follow people back. So it's, so a lot of people then got tired of trying to go to lives, but to, try to get to 10K and do all of this. But it just takes a while. It takes, for some people, they can get it automatically within a few months and bam. But for other people, it took me about 3 years to get that 10K. 3 years. And, it's really sad that happened and stuff. So, I'm making the most of it being here, doing my cosplays and chilling. But, I just honestly, at this point in time, I'm like, with TikTok, I'm like, sorry, I was looking at some, oh, I thought somebody was at the door. But with TikTok the way they is, and they not really protecting their creators from people, attacking folks, being rude, and doing stuff like that on their accounts. So, it didn't got to the point like a lot of cosplayers end up like, I ain't got time to deal with all of this, and unfortunately, a lot of cosplayers that are, especially new ones that get into cosplay, unfortunately stop cosplaying because of the mental stress of people just not, if you don't like something in cosplay you see, y'all got block buttons now. You got other features where you can't see people's stuff anymore. Unlike in the beginning, you couldn't. And then if I come across the FYP, thank you. But, at the same time, if that's not your cup of tea, don't, you know, don't interact. Just go on and skip it. So I done had to do plenty of blocking already. That was another reason it kind of took me a little long to get stuff done, because I literally had people being ugly in my comment section already. Already. And it wasn't even for Zanny yet. That was for my Ashamaru from Separate After the End. That was for my Ashamaru. So, so that's kind of like crazy. But let me go on and get them out the way. And ironically, they have a doggone freaking Bakugo Koski profile. Like, good grief. Let's see. Mute, mute, mute. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Got rid of all that laughing emoji stuff. But I hope you get back your stuff together and stuff. But like I said, I've been banned about 3 times. So I'm like, my patience is thin with TikTok. So but eventually, like, I will do before I go and take my break, I'll probably attempt probably some live marathons, because I used to actually do live marathons. I used to do them a lot. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of people with me like I used to, because a lot of my friend groups fell out with each other, or cosplay drama happened and everybody fell out with each other. So, it's back to me being me at this point again. So, but at the same time, it's been a lot of cosplay drama in the cosplay community, and like I didn't got to the point like I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I honestly don't want to deal with it, especially like with the newest situation of cosplayers talking about the male cosplayers, men cosplayer, or men presenting cosplayer. They need to do more makeup, and I'm like, no, they don't. It takes time for you to learn how to do makeup. Like, I saw one male cosplayer or male presenting cosplayer say it took them about up to a year to a year and a half to learn makeup for their cosplays. And everybody starts somewhere. And usually, normally, I don't do makeup. I have to be really careful about what makeups I can use, because some can break out my skin, or I'm allergic to some. And you never know that sometimes people have different types of skin and really can't do makeup, or it's just a lot of steps to doing makeup, like with the concealer, foundation, powder, and then then you go into all the other stuff. And so, and not a lot of people want to take all those steps. Some people just want to get into the cosplays, have fun, enjoy themselves, and just kind of like straight up just chill. But then also, some people eventually want to learn how to do makeup. I'm one of those. I'm like, I'm just learning how to do makeup because I'm not really a makeup person. Because I have had like family and other people who, obsess over beauty and obsessed to the point of like you got to have makeup, you need to be looking presentable all the time, da 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 da. And sometimes you just want to go out and chill, not being no makeup, and just do what you need to do daily and go on. So, um, with that being said, I just really find that take kind of ridiculous to be expecting especially male cosplayers or male presenting cosplayers to also learn makeup. You don't have to have the makeup. It's not that deep. So that's one of the other things that I actually was planning to make a video about that. I actually was planning to make a video about that. I might not. I don't know. But anyways, if anybody else got any questions, I will be ending the live in probably about 10 more minutes. So if you have any questions about, it could be about anime, cosplay, gaming, or anything, feel free. Feel free to ask. So I can do probably a couple more pictures of this cosplay. I did manage to make a little bit of content, but it was kind of hard on the audio. I know a lot of people made audios for Zanny, but the way TikTok is, they editing stuff kind of sucks. So I did find a couple of audios for Zanny to make it kind of work, but and then I just added some random audios that I ran across. So, you know, and then probably one more audio that I know y'all done got tired of me using. I'm gonna use that one more time for the road. Then I'll be good. But yeah, but if anybody got any other questions, like I said, this is Zanny cosplay from wuthering+waves. Good luck to everybody on their pools because I'm definitely going with for Zanny. I only got 90 pools. That should be enough, but I am hoping that maybe because I didn't really get a chance to get Phoebe. I kind of liked it, Phoebe's play style a little bit, so I did do some attempts on her banner, but I did not get her. So, and I've already got Shorekeeper. I just gotta build Shorekeeper, and it's just taking forever for me. In a sense of, I need to figure out because I really don't have weapons for her. But I'm gonna try to see if I can go on and at least get Zanny first. At least get Zanny first. If I have enough, then maybe I may try for Zanny's weapon if I have enough. But otherwise, I'm just not going to do all that. Even though it's a couple of more events I could do, but I know I need to up my level definitely. I need to up my level definitely, and I just have to try to get ready to do all that. But I'm taking my time trying to build the characters and I'm at least have two main groups of three. Then I might, if I have anything left, I'll build a third set. But so far, I'm just working. I done already completed one, which was um, I forgot his name. Oh God, I forgot his name that quick. That's how I know I need to get off. And that's my main too. We just gonna call him the green haired dragon dude. But I got him, Calchiro and Baju done and maxed and everything. So that's my first three. Uh Eugene. That's how I know it's been a long night. I just forgot my name. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. That is funny. I'm gonna have to now look that up. The look of shame. Look of shame. Oh my goodness. And I'm a man. That's how I know I probably need to go get me something to eat too. uh, okay, hold on. uh, oh God. Jin Yan. Jin Yan. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's why I got confused. I kept thinking of Yulin because I don't have Yulin. But Jin Yan. Jin Yan. I'm a Jin Yan man. Oh, shame. I couldn't remember my name. Oh gosh. Oh my god. But yeah. But I didn't got those three together. Jin Yan, Calchiro, and Baju. Those are my first three that I actually completed. I'm planning to probably go back to Rover. But I'm looking at the Arrow Rover. Um, Trying to build on that. I like Spectral Rover the best. But probably Rover, Brant, and Chinlane is probably gonna be the next three that I'm gonna probably put together. And then, like I said, I will make a third group, and that probably will be involving Zanny, and I will have to see what the other two characters will be out of that lineup. But that's what I pretty much have going on. With that being said, good luck to everybody on their pools for Zanny, for Wuthering Waves. I think we got like one more day. So, we'll see how we go. But yes, good luck with your pools. Also been practicing voices, so But if anybody got any questions, let's call all y'all before I will be ending the live and calling it a night. Calling it a night. Not a day, because if I had started, had a chance to start early enough, I would have been on earlier. But if anybody got any questions, let's call all y'all before I'm ending the live. This is my cosplay Zanny from Wuthering Waves. Again, good luck to everybody in their pools. And, feel free to ask questions in my comment section, whether it be anime, cosplay, or any of that. And everybody take care and have a wonderful night. Catch y'all later. I'm getting off the live. Thank y'all for coming through, and gifts appreciated. Thank you so much.